Oh, the chase is on. We are back in good form and IBIZA are losing points. Time to do a football. How's my back doing, say? It's still a little bit sore. I need to do some stretching and stuff. I've not got the TENS machine on though today. I've not taken any painkillers today. That's the first day I've not needed either of those. So fingers crossed we'll be fine. That was being a teacher where you have to talk and can't make a mistake. I mean, it's not that you can't make a mistake as a teacher or as a streamer. It's more a case of you can't let a mistake derail you. Like you saw with the start to that episode, I messed up the intro and it doesn't derail me. I'm just, yeah, whatever. I'll just redo. Correct myself or redo. Football. Oh, I haven't done an intro for Chris. Hold on. Let's do it now. He loves it when I do a mid-match like this, especially during a goal highlight. He'll really appreciate that I've done that during the goal highlight. What's the wrong view? There we go. Yeah, he's going to be delighted with what's just happened there. You're welcome, Chris. Oh, he's not even here to know it's happened either. Yeah, I think certainly for the style of videos that I make, having my natural reaction to something is so much more important than having it scripted and perfected so you don't make mistakes. I think people can forgive a mistake because you also then get those moments where you just explode with joy or heartbreak and you didn't know it was coming. Whereas if you're reacting to something you've already played, you're either faking it and everyone knows you're faking it, or you're not doing those emotional reactions. And they're what people connect with. That's what makes people connect with a creator, connect with a video. It's those people watch for the emotional moments. They want to see the last minute goal celebration. They want to see the heartbreak. They don't want you to tell them how sad you felt 3 hours after you felt sad. They want to see you feeling sad in the moment. Football. How does he keep getting contracts is my question. Because he's cheap and... Well, I mean, yeah, because he's cheap. There is no and. He's cheap. He can play in like 3 different positions. He's better than playing like a 15-year-old in any of the roles that he can play. I mean, this is very harsh on James Milner, what I'm about to say. He's a bit James Milner-y. He's not going to stand out in any of the roles that he plays, but he's not going to stand out for being really bad at them either. He's just going to go out there and just, you know, he'll make up the numbers. He won't do anything that's going to make us lose the game. He also won't do anything for us to help us win the game. He'll just kind of be there. He'll get about a 6.8 and not really do a lot else. But he's not a liability. He's just tidy. A tidy, boring player. I mean, we were all very excited about Ivan Mutt when he was 16, 17 and pushing Fakal for a start. He just never really moved beyond that. He's always just been that guy who's pushing for a start. But now he's 21, turns 22 this year. But back then, 5 years ago, when he was 16 and pushing for a start, we were pretty excited by him. And then it became a bit of a laugh that he'd never scored a goal. Then he finally did, and he's never scored one since. He's fine. Exactly. He needed a loan. I mean, in fact, he was a year below Rabiu. But when him and Rabiu were both kids, we were well aware of who Ivan Mutt was and were using him in the first team squad. Rabiu, who's now our best player, club captain, been to the Olympics twice. Rabiu was sent out on loan. So the 23-24 season, Ivan Mutt... Okay, he didn't play until the next year, but you get the idea. They came through at roughly the same time. One of them got sent out on loan because we didn't think he was good enough. One of them was moved straight into the first team squad. The one who went out on loan really benefited from the loan. Ivan he's probably started a handful of games in his career. So he started 1 game, 2 games, that's 3 total, and up to 10 starts total, 14 starts. He started 17 games in his career. That's part of his problem. Right, is Sandoval back? He's not. So Ivan gets to start again. Why are we, what are we doing here? That seems like a bad idea. Don't mess with what's working. If you get promotions, do you keep Matt on the higher contract the league requires? Is he good enough to be paid that much? Probably not. Depends who we can replace him with, really. Come on, let's do a football. Ivan Matt had Fackel in front of him. Yeah, exactly. That also had an impact. Trying to get past Fackel for all those years. And then when Fackel finally leaves, we go and make Sandoval our highest paid player ever. Oh, look at us go. Look at Ivan Luis. He is loving playing in that role. The freedom he's got now that we don't have to rely on him for goals. It's like having Odegaard in our team. Oh, I see. That's what 17 finishing gets you. Oh, that's a poor cross. But the rejuvenation of Martinez Perez continues. Did I release Kevin? We sold Kevin Carlos in the end. I think we got like 70 grand for him. What's for dinner tonight? No idea. I've got to go to the shop. I'm going to stop streaming by 5, go to the shop and find us something to eat for dinner. And then as soon as I've cooked and eaten that, I'll come back and start streaming again. This would be a perfect day to get a takeaway, but we had takeaway yesterday because Matt was here, so we treated Matt to croffles and hamburgers. What a combination. Oh, look at us go. Look at us go. Lovely. Maybe I'm just bad at Football Manager then. I don't know that it makes you bad at football. I mean, that doesn't make you bad at Football Manager. It just means maybe you're looking for a different thing out of the game to what I am. I'm playing it to... Oh, now Alex is injured. The injuries are coming thick and fast. I'm playing it to enjoy the stories that emerge along the way. That's not why everybody plays. Some people are playing it to try and win at it. If anything, for me, the stories are better when we don't win. The secretary get a lot of money but can't spend it. Max 22.5k total salaries for a minimum 15 registered players. It's a balancing act. That seems fine. That feels like it levels the playing field, if anything. If everybody's got those limitations. If it's just us who are going to have those limitations, that's something of a problem. But if everyone's working under those kind of limitations, that's a level playing field. Oh, this is a winner. Oh, Rob. Rob. That was a potential promotion goal right there. Or was it? Yes, it was. Oh. Come on. We've got 5 minutes of added time. Russ Eddy with his longish throw. I mean, it wasn't great, was it? Right, here we go. We're scoring from this corner. This is when you know promotion is happening. Our name's on the trophy if we score here. Because this match has been a tough one. But if we've got a winning goal here, come on. Yes! Oh, my word! How slowly did that bounce over the line? Goodness me! That just trickled over the line. It doesn't matter. 7 points behind Cartagena. Level on points with IBIZA. And Alex has broken his leg and is out for a year. That takes the shine off it a little bit. With 8 games to go, we're only 7 points off the top of the table. We do still play IBIZA as well, so we've got the chance to leapfrog them. We're looking good for the playoffs, I think. 10 points clear of Barcelona B in 6th place. So we just need to keep on winning. Form has been great since we switched to the 4-2-3-1 earlier today. It's been a difference maker, boys and girls. Right, is there any of our boys on the next gen? Of course they're not. We could sign the Israeli Oyazabal, which does sound like my kind of signing. We're only a season or two away, I'd like to think, from being able to start signing wonder kids off of there. Right, so with Alex's broken leg, Gustavo Munoz is a natural ball-winning midfielder on defend. He's only ever played 2 games for us. It's time for him to try and take the step up, I guess. Right, I'm going to have to sort this lighting situation out, mate. We need to stand up. I'm going to hurt my back doing it that way. Oh. Are we losing? Oh, I should have left the lighting as it was. We weren't losing then. First game without Alex. This is not ideal. It does not bode well for the rest of the season. If our promotion push has been derailed by an injury again, I'm just very sad. Remember, this afternoon stream, I would class that as going quite well. First match of the stream, we lost 4-0 at home to the worst team in the league. So maybe we just have to lose the first match. We'll still be fine. Don't think we're in an automatic promotion rush, though, after this. So, best guy is Luis, who presumably his first name is Ivan. No. So he is a right back. 5'11" already. He's going to be a 6-foot+ right back. You know I love that kind of thing. Another Ivan, a Tony, another Ivan, a Rodrigo. Lots of defenders. Oh, a striker. Interesting. Oh, Russ Eddy isn't good enough, apparently. Oh, he really isn't. Oh, it's been emotional, but I think these are the final days of Russ Eddy. I, for one, appreciate the fact that after writing him off the first time and sending him out on loan for a couple of years, he came back and played another 40 games for us in a higher league than he'd ever played in before. No one expected his home career to have a second chapter, but I think we're probably close to the end for us, Eddie. On the topic of players who are finished, yeah, you're done. Because Kieran Hodgkinson's in the first team squad now. There is no way, I will say this now, thank you, Mrs. Wormuth, there is no way I am going to Insomnia and not breaking that world record. The only way I don't break that world record is if they wheel me out of there on a stretcher. If I am alive and conscious, that record is getting broken. How long am I streaming without sleep? I mean, without any sleep at all, less than 24 hours. Because I'm going to have a sleep each evening for for like an hour and a half. Come on, Gorka. But the stream will still be going while I'm sleeping. I had 2 options. I mean, there's still different options. I've still got a 1-stop strategy, a 2-stop strategy. I've got a few. I think I'm going with the 2-stop strategy. But I don't need anyone to sign them off. They're just, I take my breaks when I want to take them. Oh, Gorka. Will the other guys be streaming here on their own Twitches? On their own? I'd quite like to be told I have to stop. rather than saying, right, well, I'm done then. I want the adjudicator to say, yeah, now you're disqualified. Now it's done. Maybe automatic promotion isn't completely dead. Football Manager's a strange game. Oh, we can fit a fitness friendly in here. I don't know that it's the best idea with the amount of injuries we've been having lately, but I think in terms of form, we need to just keep everything ticking over nicely. Oh, that's a cross, and that's a header. And that, boys and girls, is a football. What happens if he doesn't get sold? Well, I mean, I'm not a miracle worker. If no one makes an offer for him despite me offering him out, then I guess we have to keep him. There's not going to be a way to release him on a free transfer. I must try to sell him. Is that longest game marathon? I think it's one person. Yeah, one person played Just Dance for like 6 days straight, which I don't understand how that is possible. Will I have a tweet coming out when the world record attempt starts? I mean, that'll be the typical I'm live on Twitch, I guess. I'll probably do a tweet every time I have a break, just letting people know how I'm doing. Oh, Rob, you absolute maniac. Oh, you've killed that man. Oh, that's a Moida. What is he doing there? Come on, boys, just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on. The dream is alive. Hoof. Lovely. Final whistle, ref. Oh, I find it funny I can play at centre-back and centre midfield, but not central defensive midfield. It's Football Manager things, isn't it? Oh. The amount of left-backs who can't play left wing-back just because they've not been trained into doing it in the game. It's bizarre. In reality, obviously, if you can play central midfield, you can play central defensive midfield, you can play central attacking midfield, you can probably play out wide. If you can play left-back, of course you can play right-back. Football Manager's just never been very good at those things. Like, we should be able to say to Sandoval and Rabiot, swap wings occasionally. But Sandoval doesn't understand the left-hand side of the pitch, and Rabiot's never seen the right-hand side of the pitch. So we can't. They have to stay on those sides. What is going on in central midfield? Where are our central midfielders? So we know Alex is injured. Rabiot's gone out there. Well, that's stupid. Let's get Martinez Perez in. Do we not have another central midfielder? Where are they all? Why is he on the bench? How did I look through that twice and not be able to find him? I knew I was looking for a midfielder, but I couldn't get my head around who I was looking for. It's fine. Pasquale's quite good, isn't he? Yes, the draw for the next round has happened. So the winner of the replay, Southall versus Beaconsfield, will be at home. So I'm heading back down to that part of the world again, because the grounds are only 5 miles apart. And they're playing Hampton and Richmond at home in the next round. So triple threat, second qualifying round game. Right, here we go. Vice-captain Koulibaly to Fred. Get onside, Gorka, for goodness sake. Penalty. I mean, he was offside, but the referee doesn't seem to care because he's only looking at the penalty. Come on, Gorka. Huge pressure. Hello, Pumpster. Gorka needs to score. That's Pumpster's fault. Absolutely Pumpster's fault. Came in with his hellos. Distracted Gorka. Hideous. Oh, now Gorka's got food poisoning. He's had a mouthful of the Spurs lasagna at a crucial stage of the season. Oh, no. He's going to miss the Ibiza game. I mean, he's so good. I don't care if he's on the pitch pooing himself. Get him out there.